Hello. Thank you so much for this opportunity. My name is Jillian Mukavetz, and I have been teaching for abroad for 12 years. I'm originally from Colorado in the United States, and I have taught in South Korea, Thailand, Germany, and China. Um, I am currently back to Europe in Portugal and looking for positions, specifically online ones, that will allow me to stay here. I do have a working tax um, number, so I am able to send invoices. I would just need to have um, the enough income to show that those invoices were adding up to the correct amount, which I believe is over minimum wage in Portugal. So I would need to find an online position that would give me enough work for this, and then yes, I definitely could send those invoices. For in terms of the teaching experience, half of my career has been teaching school children and half of it has been teaching adults. Most of my experience teaching adults happened in Thailand and Munich. When I was teaching in Munich, I actually taught at a specific business college. I taught there two different times. I've taught at technical colleges, basic English, graduate level, cross communication in the workplace, and as well as working with adults in businesses specifically. So I worked in an advertising company. We did mostly like reading comprehension and dialogue, which was just off of articles. That's what they wanted. So that's how I tailored my class to them. I worked in there was a technical business, customer service business. All of these things I gathered different vocabulary and different activities to use with the adults. With most of the material working with adults is, as you mentioned in the video, a lot of it is conversation. So a lot of pair work, a lot of dialogue, and then sharing. So the online experience that I had, just to backtrack a little bit, the teaching experience as well, I taught an IT program that was working on airplane engines, and I also taught one-on-one, and it was really, everything was really tailored to whatever the group needed or whatever the individual needed. My French level I took in high school, so I can understand it, but I'm not, it's something that I could work on, but it's very, very beginner at this point, and more understanding rather than speaking. My schedule is very, very flexible being in Portugal at the moment, so I would be able to work at any time possible. My methodology is very structured, so it's introducing the vocabulary into context, and then creating activities for speaking and interacting so that people are actually using them in conversation, because I think that that's the most valuable tool for language in any age, but especially adults as well. So I think that covers everything. Yes, the only thing that I'm really working with at the moment is my location and yeah, if I'm able to have enough working hours and have enough income to stay in Portugal, or um, if I didn't have enough of that at time, maybe going to different, looking at different options. Um, but yes, I also, for hobby, I write poetry. My master's is in poetry, and I also have a master's in education, and I'm currently taking classes in music. I love teaching. I love getting along with people. I'm very good at learning different types of um, online platforms. I would have to say that most of my resources are not with me, but that doesn't mean that I could assemble and get resources that are specific for the client, for the student. So, yes, it was very nice to meet you, and thank you so much for this opportunity. And I look forward to your reply. Thank you so much.